The Grizzlies, who have opened the season 8-4 on the year, in a very competitive top of the West with teams you may not have expected to see at the top of the West at this juncture, like Utah and Portland, but they're playing well, and the Memphis Grizzlies door is hoping to join them in turning things around by Gobert that have put them behind the 8 ball so often this year.
He feels like they're creating better shots.
And they want to see more of that, too, from Edwards to Gobert.
That's correct. You know, they want to see Rudy play with force. He's got to make all the catches and pick-and-roll action. But I think one of the biggest things they've done that they've really struggled with, Mark, is Ja gets to his floater game.
Dillon Brooks has the last 6, and Bane's going to pull up from way deep. Couldn't hit. Offensive rebound. That's the specialty for Adams. Aldama, the Spaniard, puts it in. Well, they'll get another opportunity. Jaden McDaniels now looking to pass the ball. Finds Towns on the cut. That's the combination they're looking for, the 4 and the 5. Ja Morant got a clean look, missed. Scoop shot's good.
When he's shooting the basketball and his body's on the way down.
Towns going hard, and Adams able to get it off the window and in. He wanted the contact on the arm as well. Well, their first quarter issues in the last 4 games, Doris, they've allowed 36 points per game as Edwards flushes hard there. Shot clock winding down. Boy, that first step is so hard to defend. And one opportunity for Ja Morant. There's Kyle Anderson, the former Grizzly. Take the rookie LaRavia into the lane, and Jake LaRavia got the defensive stop. Oh, what a tap behind, and a flush by Clark. What a dime drop by Ja Morant. Anthony Edwards a chance at a 3-point play.
Trying to work for good habits and good patterns. They're trying to turn their season around. All positive, uplifting words and body language. They like their offense, the ball movement, the energy and effort.
Rookie shooter missing there, and now the shot clock off on the offensive rebound. Tyus Jones against Jordan McLaughlin. Now has 2 defenders, still able to score over him.
Keep progressing.
Jaron, good to see you're almost back. We appreciate you giving us a few minutes. Thank you.
For sure. This is probably a bad interview because I'm locked in.
No, it's okay.
Come on, Dad. Look at that.
There you go. Finish it.
That's one bang.
He called it.
That's one bang. There you go.
He called it.
Yeah.
Nice call,
Thank you, man.
Credit should go to Zach Kleiman. They have drafted well as Roddy hits the 3. And if it's not the pick they took, such great access here tonight. We had the head coach, Taylor Jenkins, during the layup line. We had Jaren Jackson Jr. as Edwards hits a triple. Wasn't one that's going to take us down off the air, get us FCC regulated, but nice job on his part.
I love that he even thought about a tough move by Bane.
17. He's got 17 siblings. He's one of 18, Steven Adams. So you better be rough and tumble. Prince on the baseline. Well, they're making all the tough shots tonight. You know, maybe it's sometime in December. As Ja Morant just off the bench, just back in, and one. Shooting dropped down to about 31% last year. Got it in the mid-30s here early season. Brooks was a major factor in the first quarter, and he's picking up where he left off. And it deflected to the wing right to LaRavia.
How about the length and recovery of McDaniels?
And that time it was Morant over the top of that length for 3. Now the Wolves get a chance to bring it a little closer here in the final 70 seconds. Great feed from Anderson to Edwards. Morant, after Edwards went by, couldn't finish. Nobody blocked him out.
But he gets by you, but you got to follow that up as well.
Those are the mistakes that add up. Edwards feeling it tonight. Adds a triple. He's got 21 in the half. Both teams were much better from beyond the arc in the second quarter than they were in the first. And Gobert with a chance for 3 to open up quarter number 3 here in Memphis. Took it away from Morant, but Memphis took it right back and promptly turned it back over. Jaden McDaniels making a run at Morant for the basket. And that's an early timeout called by Taylor Jenkins.
A tremendous start for the Wolves.
Bane hits. Triple for Desmond Bane. 1 for 6 so far tonight for Ja Morant from distance. Edwards right into the body of Steven Adams converts. A stunner in game 1 of the first round last year. 36 points for Anthony Edwards in that victory here in Memphis. Bane behind the Adams screen. Hits another triple. Just as the Wolves were able to get it to 1. Down a couple of possessions here. Great two-man game. Well, he was the guy I know the Utah Jazz, at least according to reports, they wanted him in that Gobert deal. Minnesota wanted to keep him, so enamored with him. Tried to get around a screen, but couldn't get to Morant, who converts on the 3. Jaden McDaniels free throws, making it a 5-point game. Adams just throws it in the air, and Aldama brings it down.
That's a nice play.
Tyus Jones going to attack and score off the window.
He's so smart and he's so opportunistic.
Minnesota, their 5-7 start and all the troubles they've had, but still in the top 10 to open the season as Edwards scores. Both teams really haven't gotten any flow here in this third quarter. Seen a lot of turnovers, and that one brought down some rain from Tyus Jones.
25 second chance points and almost added to it there.
They've hurt him in the paint. They've hurt him on the glass.
Absorbed some contact in the chest.
And a block shot on the perimeter by Prince, but LaRavia comes up with it. Plenty of time in the possession. Nearly gave it up, but Bane gets 2 out of it. They've been doing the dirty work here tonight against the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Yeah, they've had the advantage in the paint all night, and we just talked about the second chance. Taking advantage of
20-plus here tonight. Santi Aldama missing from outside of the long rebound to Ja. Get a fresh 14-second shot clock. He'll take on Karl Anthony Towns, and he'll rattle it in. 6 to shoot here. Morant finds the baseline coming. Wow. Clark who wraps it around.
Wow.
Bryn Forbes taking on the challenge. Morant flips it for Clark from the dunker spot.
I love it. I mean, this guy, you're going to get a timeout from Minnesota.
The teams that could compete for a championship all too often, Memphis wasn't in the lexicon. And now you see them. They hold on here.
Oh, my goodness.
To win 9 of their first 13 games. And that guy, Steve LeBeau, our statistician, 56th game, Ja Morant's had at least 20 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists.
That was ridiculous. He's in the trees and somehow comes out with a bucket.
Ja Morant with 26 points, 8 rebounds, and making 8 assists. See some frustration on the offensive side, but not with Mr. Edwards. Anthony Edwards came to play tonight as Memphis tries to hold on to this 10-point lead. A near turnover. Morant was looking at a breakaway. Instead, 12 to shoot for the T-Wolves. Inside Towns, great move.
Wow, heck of a catch.
It was Morant. That one humps the rim and goes down.
That'll be 6 on Karl Anthony Towns as well.
If the door is slightly ajar, they need something here, and they got a bucket from Kyle Anderson to make it a 10-point game. And a steal for Anderson. How about Ja Morant with this game already in the bag, hustling to the very end. 28 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists, and a whole lot of heart.